It's episode 4. Best episode yet. Because they only get better. It was too long, so I have to split it into 2 sections. So this is episode 4, section/part 1. Okay, so you know you're in trouble when you have to go back and look at your last video blog to see what you said or talked about last. It's been a long while, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Yeah. Woo! Roller coaster ride! My hair is just having a heyday. So I cannot tell you how many times I go to record and I'll take a photo because it's on the wrong setting. I got really behind on some stuff. I don't have a zit today. That's good. Yeah. Got sunburnt. Probably that's why, because I've been spending more time in the sun, so my skin's super clear. But yeah. So going back to the first cruise. Woo! It's been that long. Like 2 weeks since I did a video blog. Bad news. Bad. But yeah, so our first cruise was the Chinese cruise and Korea. Went to Beijing. Well, we were supposed to go to Shanghai, but the fog was so thick that they wouldn't let any of the boats out of the port or into the port. So we were stuck at sea for 2 days. I don't remember. 2 days, I think. Whatever. Whoa. So we didn't go to Shanghai. We headed up to Beijing a day early and then played there. But it wasn't actually Beijing. It was called Xinyang. But you could get to Beijing from Xinyang. But we didn't actually get to Beijing because we didn't have time to, because we were working on shows. So, maybe it's Xingyang? Xinyang? Xingyang? I don't know. Whatever. Xingyang. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But we went to the Great Wall! Yeah! The Great Wall! It's awesome! But I failed to remember where my camera was. Oops. So I got some photos on my phone, and once I have... I'm having problems with this computer! So, because apparently the Great Wall isn't great enough on the Great Wall tour, they take you to this temple. It's like the Temple of Good Hope or something. Some goddess that represents good hope. I'm terribly sorry about how much this is moving right now, because it's like resting on... I guess I really could... No, I couldn't. I'm babbling. Back to my story. So, we are on the bus, and our tour guide, Ivy, I think was her name. Yeah. Japanese girl named Ivy. My hair just looks so lovely and windswept today. But, Ivy, back to the story. So, she takes us to the Temple of Good Hope. And in her cute little Asian accent, she goes, we spent 20 minutes at Temple and to have more time at Great Wall. So only 20 minutes at Temple. But it not worth 20 minutes. So we take 20 minutes at Temple. And then we go to Great Wall and spend hour at the Great Wall. We were like, cool, great. So as we're heading to this 20-minute visit at the Temple of Good Hope, with the world's largest statue of Buddha, but it's not really Buddha because he wasn't fat. I really need to hold this still because it's probably going to make everyone nauseous while they're watching it. Anywho, as she's telling us, she's trying to keep us entertained. I was like dozing off in this, but other people were filming her because she was so strange. She tries to tell us this joke. It's not a very funny joke at all, but she's like, so it's this Asian man and a man from another country. But she never specified which country. But she goes, okay, so the Asian man and the man from another country are talking. And I honestly can't remember the joke, but basically it was a joke about the population of Asia and the population of whatever other country it was. And the Asian man is like, yeah, we have 3 billion people in our country, you know. And then the other guy's like, oh, ha, 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 I think we have, like, only, like, I'm really killing the joke right now, but he's all, I think we have 150,000. And the Asian guy laughs and goes, oh, ha, 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 what hotel you live in? Haha. Because, you know, 1,500 people, well, no, 150,000 people. I'm slaughtering this joke. Over. Killed it. Not funny anymore. Moving on. Yeah, that was funny. Not. But, so the best part of the bus ride was as she's trying to give us information about China. So she's sitting there, and as she's babbling on and on and on, she goes to say how large China is, and then the shape of China. And in the middle of her conversation into the microphone of the bus, she goes, China shaped like big cock. What? And everybody's like, paused. She goes, like big cock. I think you mean chicken, but okay. Rooster. Shaped like a big rooster, right? She goes, yes, American rooster. Yeah, that was funny because, wow, it was funny. Laughing. Hope you're laughing because we all did on the bus. Okay, so we get to the Great Wall. Yay, woohoo! One of the great world wonders. I don't remember what they're called. Wonders of the world. That one. So, we get off the bus. Chinese people are the pushiest people I think I've ever come across. My air freshener just squirted me. Awesome. But really, they're really pushy. But anyway, we're going to the toilet, and this lady in a restaurant comes bustling out, you know, in a little a huff. Not a huss. I don't know what a huss is. I know what a hussy, but not a huss. It's in a huff. I babble too much. Yeah. But she comes up and she's just pointing, you know. Yeah, over here, over here. I don't know. What kind of an accent was that? But yeah, so she's just so excited. Food, food, get food, coffee, tea. Just keep saying all this stuff. And we're like, no, we're not hungry. We're gonna climb the Great Wall. She goes, you'll be hungry after. Come after. Okay, yeah, cool. We're gonna go climb the wall now. But first we're gonna pee. Okay, come get coffee, food, after. Cool, we're gonna go now. Then she chases us to the toilet, continuing on in her bantering. We just want to pee, madam. And then we're gonna climb that wall of Great Wall of China. We're not gonna come to your little cafe. Somebody else might, but not us, because we're not gonna. So we leave. She leaves us alone. We go pee. We start climbing the wall. Everybody else is so fascinated with their photo taking, but I didn't have my camera. Meh. So I just started hiking the Great Wall. And I reach this spire, you know, like in Mulan, where they've got they light the fire. Those things. So I reach one of those, and I'm like, oh, I have my mobile. Like, I can take photos on my mobile. So I whip it out, and I'm taking a photo, and I feel this tap on my shoulder. And I turn around, and it's this cute little Asian monk, you know, and I turn around, and he's literally, like, this close to my face, and he goes, oh, hi. And I'm like, oh, hello, how are you? You come to temple. No, I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna take some photos, and I'll be good. No, come to temple, come. Okay. So I'm walking over there, and he's shoving this incense in my face. I spat on my screen. Shoving it. Like, literally, it's like this close to my face. I'm like, incense in my face. So, whatever. Take the incense, and I go into this temple. And he's like, you light, light, light. And I'm like, light it on what? And he goes, this thing. So I take my little thing and I stick it into the flame, and I'm trying to light it. And it's not lighting. And I'm looking at him, and it's not lighting. He grabs my hand and shoves my hand into the oil, and then sticks it back in the flame, and it lights. And I'm like, oh, cool, I have a little torch. I could, like, walk outside in the dark maybe for about 5 minutes, and my incense would burn out. So then he grabs this little, it looks like a skull, but it's got a crack in it. I mean, obviously it's fake. It's not a real skull. But it's, I mean, because it's wood. So he grabs it and hits the little skull, and it makes this, like, thunk noise. And I'm, like, standing there with my incense, smiling, like, okay. And he goes, one. It's like, one what? He goes, one. Bows to the statue of Buddha. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to bow. So I bow, you know. And then he goes, thunk, two. I bow again. Thunk, three. I bow again. He goes, okay, put it in. So I set the incense stick into the little bowl full of ashes, and it starts to burn. He grabs my hand and pulls me over to this little desk and goes, okay, paper. So he hands me this paper, and it says your name and your country and the blessing. And oh, I forgot that he, you know, as he sets me over at the desk, he gives me this little ritual cross thing. It's not actually the Catholic cross because they're not Catholic, but he does this thingy and touches my forehead and my shoulders and my chest and my nose and whatever, and writes, and he's blessed me with good luck and a long life. Basically, that's what I collected from what he was saying in his broken English. But he has me write down my full name and where I'm from and the blessing that I was given, and then 100. And I'm like, 100? What's that for? I was apparently supposed to pay money for this blessing that I didn't want. So I gave him a 20, and then he wanted more money, so I gave him a 1. And I was like, that's good, because it was American money, not Chinese money. And I do not know the conversion, but I feel like I paid him a lot. So then I left and continued to climb the Great Wall. It was awesome! The Great Wall is literally breathtaking and goes on forever. It's freaking humongous and long, and it goes all around. I did not know that the Great Wall of China was built literally around the entire border of Beijing. I just thought it was in sections and certain places. But no, that freaking wall used to cover the entire border of Beijing. So, if you did not know that, now you do, because I found that out and I just told you. As was mentioned before, it was too long, so look for section 2, because this one's to be continued. You're witnessing it. Ship life. Goodbye.